Why is it important for you to study God's Word in community and not just in isolation?
I think one of the main factors that community is important is because of accountability. If you study the Bible by yourself, it's great, but you are often tempted to do it less, or to, like, if you interpret something wrong, you might not necessarily know. Versus if you do it with a group of people, you all are keeping each other accountable, and you're all sharing the Word together, and you're growing together and encouraging one another and building each other up. And that whole community element is part of being a Christian and walking with God. And to be able to grow together is so much more of a blessing than like just by yourself.
Right. Like, we were created as relational beings, so which is why God saw Adam and he was like, he needs to have someone because he's all alone. And so if we do isolate ourselves, we're missing a huge factor of our whole like growth. And
It's so true.
yeah.
Serving the Lord and studying the Bible with other people is such an encouragement, because like, two are better than one, and a three-fold cord is not quickly broken. And when you have that partnership in the Bible and in growing in the Lord, it really, I think God sharpens you, and God blesses you through that.
I think it really helps motivate you if you do it with a community instead of just by yourself, because it's like there's actually other people out there that are like doing it with you.
Yeah. Keeping tabs on you.
You're not alone. You're not the only person struggling with this thing. That's another thing. When you're struggling with something, or when there's a trial that God brings your way, whether it's the death of someone you love, or it's this circumstance that you're going to have to make a difficult decision, or if it's just you had a bad day, or whatever it might be, if you are connected with community, then you have this huge support system to come alongside you and to pray with you and to encourage you, versus if you're not connected, speak truth into that. If you're not connected with other people, it's so much harder to go through things by yourself. Even if I tend to be like, oh, I got this, like, I can do it. But I've seen the blessing of involving other people and praying together and seeing God answer prayer that you've prayed together. When you prayed with somebody and you prayed for the same thing and you've been praying together for a while, and then God answers that prayer, it's so cool to see that and to have that connection. Like, remember when we prayed for this and God answered it, and it's a testimony of His faithfulness.
It brings you closer to each other,
Right.
but it's because you're also growing closer to God.